Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath528a.
FamilyMath528. So, for our project today, we're going to talk about a classic probability problem. Has a lot of different names. I'll call it the airplane seat problem.
Okay.
So here you have this situation. You have 100 people getting on an airplane, and the airplane has 100 seats. So the yellow are the people, and the red are the seats.
Okay.
And everyone has an assigned seat. But the first person to get on the plane does not pay attention to their seat and just sits somewhere randomly. Maybe by accident they sat in their assigned seat, but they just picked a seat at random.
Alright.
Okay. After that, everyone else following that person gets on and sits in their assigned seat, unless their seat's already taken, at which point they go sit somewhere at random. Okay?
Alright.
And the question is, when the last person, oh, looks like I didn't get the same number of yellows and reds. When the last person comes to get on the plane, what's the probability that that person sits in their assigned seat?
Well,
Okay?
yeah.
Do you understand the problem,
Yep.
first of all? Alright, so can you explain it to me? What's happening here?
So, like, the people, there's like the people are trying to get on a plane, everybody has an assigned seat.
Mm-hmm.
The first person who gets on takes a seat at random, doesn't pay attention to his assigned seat. And the second person, after him, they all pay attention to their assigned seats. And they would just sit in their assigned seats unless it's taken, in which case they sit somewhere else randomly.
Mm-hmm.
And when the last person comes on, it's the probability that he has his assigned seat.
Okay, good. So, before we dive into it, how do you think you should approach a problem like this?
Well, I think you might want to find the probability that the first person gets his assigned seat,
Okay.
and then if he does get his assigned seat, then everybody else would get his assigned seat, and the last person would definitely get his assigned seat.
Okay.
But then it would get complicated because there's a bunch of cases. If the first person doesn't sit in their assigned seat, then the second person could be moved by the first person to sit somewhere else, or could sit in their assigned seat.
Right.
There's a bunch of different cases
There's
from
a lot
there.
of cases.
Okay.
We could see how likely each of the cases are.
All right.
And start with the small number of people on the plane.
Oh, interesting idea. All right. Probably not a bad idea. How many people would you like to have on the plane?
How about 4 people on the plane?
Okay.
Maybe like 4 people, 4 seats.
Yeah. I would suggest starting even smaller than
Maybe.
that.
Well, you could just start with 1 person, 1 seat. That's a pretty easy example.
All right.
But
All right, let's do that. Let's start with some smaller cases just to see if we can get a feel for what's going on, okay?
alright.
Okay.